Your high school education has already left your mind. When I said Thomas Jefferson's third president, had to think about it. Not quite sure.
Yep. Hopefully my dad's not watching this right now.
Hello, Internet and Arlington, Virginia. We are here at Glass River Media in the Glass River Media studios.
Yep.
Glass River Media. Rownan agrees.
Yep.
How are you doing today, Rownan?
I am doing pretty good.
Just agreeing with random facts you hear.
Yep. Well, yeah, random facts. If it's a fact, it has to be true.
Yeah.
So,
well, fun fact: only Glass River Media facts. If you say we are Glass River Media, specializing in marketing and media production, Rownan will say yep. If you ask about when Thomas Jefferson was president, he is just zoned out.
Nope. It has to be a fact that I can say yup to. It's like a yes or no question. Like yup or nope.
Not interested at all. Well, so if I say Thomas Jefferson was the third president. Yeah, nothing.
Yeah, I'm not sure. So I was gonna say nope, but I didn't want to say nope and be correct. I don't know.
Yeah, no, historical facts not Rownan's forte.
Nope.
But ask him about Glass River Media, and he will tell you all about it. That yeah. and automobiles.
Maybe
cool ones. He likes sports cars, but it's very very narrow interests.
I was gonna say if you ask my dad the Thomas Jefferson question, he would probably say yup or nope because his favorite genre, his favorite class in school was history, mainly because he always says it's the easiest because it never changes.
Mm-hmm.
But,
well, yes, that's true.
Yes,
okay, so your high school education has already left your mind. When I said Thomas Jefferson's third president, had to think about it. Not quite sure.
Yep. Hopefully my dad's not watching this right now.
Yeah, that's boy oh boy. I thought
or
I picked
any
an
of
easy
my
one.
high school teachers. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think that our high school teacher demographic has been growing a lot.
Oh, really?
When you log into YouTube, it's like total viewers and high school teachers, and they're like separate categories.
Really?
So that's really easy to track. That would be cool if we got some school viewerships.
Yep.
Don't know why, but would be nice.
Should we just randomly relay some facts just so maybe some school system in like Tennessee would be like, oh, hey, Glass River Media, they're going to tell us about
It's educational.
Yeah.
We'll be educational in the same way that like 80s cartoons were educational, where they talk about like not doing drugs, and then they're like, now it's this whole cartoon is a PSA.
Yes.
That used to be how you got out of various advertising restrictions, is to like put one little fact in your 26-minute cartoon.
Sounds about right.
We'll steal that concept.
Okay.
Speaking of not that, I have a picture here, Rownan, if you want to put it up on the television.
Okay, let me cut to you and then let me.
There we go. There we go.
There we go.
Airplane. This was, I went on my trip last week, and this is just a photo I took very early in the morning that I thought that it was very cool that the sky was on fire when I got to the airport.
That is a nice photo.
And it's just a iPhone photo. It's not like all my camera gear was packed in my bag, but I thought it was pretty cool. What was interesting actually is I got there, walked into the airport, saw the sunset or sunrise, and took this photo. Then found out later that's actually my airplane.
Oh,
I
nice.
I took this picture, then looked to see where I was going, and it was B-19. So
nice.
I got there and I was like, oh, I already took a picture of this airplane.
Yeah, my most recent airport experience was a lot worse than that, but yeah.
What happened?
So basically, let me do that. But no, basically, when I was in Denver flying back here, I looked on my phone, it said go to like B6 or whatever. So I went to B6, and like 40 minutes before the flight is when I got to the gate. And I was like, I don't see my plane here. Like, I feel like I should be worried. I was talking to my girlfriend. She's like, oh no, you shouldn't be worried. Like, the plane is probably just at another gate, and then they're gonna taxi it over to you. I was like, it's like half an hour until I'm supposed to board. I still don't see this plane. So then I go look at the boarding pass, and it says, oh, now at gate like B26. So then I walk over there, and then they're like, okay, now we are boarding like the number 2 people type of thing. And I'm like, oh my goodness, it's a good thing I checked and was worried.
Was this in Denver?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's a bad place. Well, you know what? If you're gonna get stuck, I endorse you getting stuck on the way home from the job instead of the way there. So good job. Once when I was probably 13 or 14, I had a friend who used to live in Virginia. He moved to North Carolina, and so we did a thing the next year where I went down there for a week or two, and then he came up here for a week or two. We spent like, half our summer together.
Nice.
And I'd been down there for, I think it was 2 weeks. I think I went down there for 2 weeks.
Okay.
We were flying home from, I think, like Charlotte, North Carolina. And we were like 13 years old. We got dropped at the airport. And no, it was a connecting flight, actually. So, yeah, we'd done our first leg of our flight. His mom made sure we got on the plane, right?
Yeah.
Then we get off the plane. We go to find the other gate. And it was like you said, but like we were 13, so we weren't like as attuned to worrying about it. But like, yeah, we were there up until I was like, I really think there should be other people here by now.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, it was the same thing where we went, and it was even closer. Like they closed the door like 4 minutes after we got to the plane.
Oh,
so like
geez.
we made the plane, but we almost were like two preteens stuck in a different city from either one of our parents.
Goodness.
And I'm sure that like it would have been handled and we would have been rescheduled. But like at the time we were, I think, like 13 years old. We were like, oh my God, we almost got Home Alone. Home Alone in Charlotte, North Carolina. That's the sequel they never made.
The sequel.
But yeah, no, it is absolutely can happen. And I do like now that you can have the apps on the phone that like update you when things.
Yeah, that's one of the things I looked at. I looked at the Google Wallet, and then at the very bottom, it was like, oh yeah, it's now at B's 26. I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah,
They couldn't have told me this before.
the updates are critical. Speaking of updates, what do you have to show us today, Rownan? For those of you who are new viewers, we're just here to warm up the studio, but during that time, Rownan usually finds something interesting to talk about. So what do you got today?
I was gonna say it's just like preheating the oven.
Yeah.
No, this is pretty cool, or at least I think it is.
All right. LG now sells this bizarre TV in a suitcase, and I must have it. That's not my editorial. That's the article. The 27-inch Stand By Me Go can last for up to 3 hours on a charge. It has 4 built-in speakers and supports AirPlay, screen mirroring, and yes, even voice controls.
Yep.
Okay, so
as you can see here in the back of their weird-looking car, it's just a TV in a suitcase.
it's for camping,
Yep.
and I guess they say, what is it, 3 hours on their charge, but
Yeah.
you could bring in like an external, generator or
You
battery
can,
pack and
yes.
just watch TV all camping weekend.
Yep.
Do we have a price on this thing?
Looks like
That
$1,000.
$1,000. Okay, 27-inch 1080p television.
That was says 1080.
I don't know. I feel like you're really paying for that suitcase. What I was first thinking was,
Well, that and the battery.
Is this going to be cool for us to use, on remote shoots? This could be your multi-view, Ronan.
That is true. For 3 hours.
But see, I love the suitcase part. Like
Yes.
we can get the same television for way cheaper if we're just going to put a TV up
Yep.
and put a battery on it. We can handle that. But man, that suitcase is pretty cool.
Yep, it looks pretty cool on the inside. And also, look at this.
Oh man. Oh boy. Like what would it like, Ronan? We show up at a job with like 4 of these.
Yep.
And just put them out. I don't know. I don't think I can justify the price, but oh man, it is. See, the for everyone who doesn't know, we got a lot of cool cases for our cameras.
Yep.
Monitors are like the most annoying thing to transfer. We have padded bags for them, but
Yes.
like they just barely protect them. This suitcase is really snazzy looking.
Yep, because it's also a stand as well.
Yeah, being the suitcase and the stand.
Yep.
Here's what I really want, and they're not going to do it because it's not a consumer thing. But okay, this one's $1,000. I want the like $650 one that doesn't have a battery.
Oh, yeah.
We take it, we plug it in.
Yep.
And there you go.
One of the other things I am not sure about is if it has any inputs.
Probably not this one. Yeah, we would need one that has an HDMI input and a power cord on
Yep.
the back, and then it would be amazing for us. But this is more of a camping beach thing.
Yep. And talking about that, one of the other screenshots I have is someone camping with it. This person was sponsored by LG. Yeah, they were sponsored by LG, and they took it out camping.
So here, it's cool looking.
Yeah.
But here's the honest truth, though. The difference between watching was the 26-inch screen.
27.
27. The difference between this 27-inch television and my 16-inch laptop that already exists and has a battery in it is like, it does not feel worth $1,000 to me. I feel like if we're like, hey, we're all going to watch a movie while we're camping, we're just going to put the laptop up there and sit a little closer.
So what you're saying is your laptop is 4 times as better and cool than this guy is.
No, I'm saying that it's one more feature it can do in addition to the other things it's already doing.
Well, the reason why I said 4 times better is your laptop is like 4 times the price.
Yes,
isn't
it is a very expensive laptop, but that's what I'm saying. And now that I've spent all that money, let me get even more use out of it.
Fair.
Go down. We have a YouTube video there. I want to see.
Yes.
I want to say not that we're advertising for LG here, but I am curious to see, like go ahead and hit it. Like, see, they keep showing that animation. I want to see someone actually set it up. Like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna open it. You're gonna pull. Like, man,
it's very small too, though.
It is very small. That is. Oh, and
game. It's a touchscreen.
Okay, for presentations. I don't know. I feel like this is so close to being great, but just.
I don't know. I kind of like it.
Yeah, if it's honestly, the app and game thing makes it way more compelling than like a camping TV.
Yes.
The camping TV is like, okay, whatever, but like if you can open it up and play board games on it and stuff,
that would be pretty rad. Yeah.
So okay, really, what we're after here is like, I just need what I need for this, Rownan. Is what I don't want is in 2 years they come out with a newer $1,000 4K version or something.
Yeah.
Like, I just want this to stay the same for the next decade and just keep getting cheaper. Like, make it $800 next year and then $600 a year after that. And like 5 years from now, it's like a $450, television suitcase tablet. And like, that would be awesome. But the problem is they want their price point and they're just going to keep upgrading the technology. But I don't need this upgraded. This is pretty cool as is.
So this does have Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos audio from 4 speakers.
Wow. I mean, they really do seem like they're going after the movie-watching camping crowd with the features. But I don't know. Maybe everyone who goes out, has an RV, is going to get one of these now to take out into the campsite.
It does say TSA is likely to have some questions, though.
That TSA is likely to have some questions. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, if they let laptops through, what's the difference of a suitcase with a TV in it?
The battery might be bigger.
Yeah, oh yeah, the battery might be tough to fly with this thing.
Might be.
Anyway, it's a good way to round up the week. This is our, for everyone who's watching, this is our Thursday episode. We'll come out with episodes on Monday and Thursday. So thank you for joining us either live today or if you're watching this in the future, hello from the past.
Hello from the past.
We'll see you later.
Like a time capsule.